So come and take a seat. Today's yoga session is about taking a pause from your day. So just by doing this now, you're putting other things aside. You're bringing your attention from the sort of outside world and busy things around you, and almost kind of using the time to draw your attention inwards to yourself and how you feel. And that's really important in lots of situations, just to be able to just pause and think, how do I feel? So making sure you're sat really comfortably and really evenly and balanced. Use the back of a chair to support you if you're seated on a chair. And we're going to do some breathing today, and it's a special type of breathing called Kumbhaka breath. So we'll just start with some normal breaths. So I'm going to count in to 5 and out to 5. So slow deep breaths in through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out through the nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that going. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smooth breath. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's just take a natural, normal breath. So when you're doing any of this controlled counting breathing, trying to not to get tense with the shoulders, just to think about the lungs expanding, the side of the rib cage, the muscles, the intercostals just expanding with that breath and with that counting. And I'm not very good at the talking and the counting and breathing at the same time. So try to just work with my voice and listen to the breathing. So breathe out and then inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so even just lengthening the breath, counting, focusing, drawing that attention inside. We're now going to add a pause at the top of the inhale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause at the bottom of the exhale as well. And this feeling of space, gaps in between our breaths, you might want to, in that gap, maybe just notice any sounds around you or the silence. Sometimes if it is silence, it is quite nice to just enjoy some silence. So we'll try that. Breathe out, get ready. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Hold it out. And then breathe naturally. Now what you might find at that point is the oxygen rushes back in, and that pause is actually training your lungs, your breath, your mind to expand and contract in slightly different ways, and it does do good things. And throughout today's practice, just really thinking these long breaths. Are you holding the breath at any time? We will be doing some poses where we move with the breath and some when we pause. So really think about how you're using your breath. That's Kumbhaka breath, that pause. It's important. Okay, we're next going to sit slightly further forward in our chairs, so that the feet are a bit away from the back of the chair legs, knees in a 90-degree angle. And we're ready to do some moving with our breath. So sitting up nice and tall, exhaling. Inhaling just the neck, so look up, trace a 9 with your nose, up, inhale, and then exhale, looking down. And then inhaling up, and I just want you to increase the movement. So this might mean you're shoulders are involved this time. Exhale, shoulders possibly come forward a bit. Inhale, just neck, shoulders, now maybe the chest as well. Exhaling, chest goes down, shoulders down, chin goes down. Inhaling, maybe you're coming from the hips this time as you lift the chest and you almost kind of arch your back. Exhale. And I want you to do 2 more with your own breath speed. So really thinking how your spine is moving the whole part of your torso. Trying to keep it nice and slow. Really filling up, arching the back and looking up. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Eventually chin goes down to chest. And once you have finished those, in time with your own breath, just come to sit back in an upright position. And I don't know why, I think if you close your eyes whilst you're doing these, some of the movements today, that will help bring this focus inwards and how you feel, how any of the movements we do make you feel. Okay, we're going to do a twist, easy pose we've done before. So inhale, sit up tall, exhale, right hand to left knee, and we're going to look over our left shoulder. So we're just going to stay in this pose and really think about how this feels to you. You're still trying to lift through the chest, and you might only be looking a little way round, or you might find you can lean round a little bit further. And today I'm going to invite you to slide your right hand further down the leg, so you may bend forward slightly as well. Okay, so you're lifting your chest out towards the left side, and you might bring your gaze up, so they're really stretching into the upper back, the shoulders and real deep twist. Go as far as you feel is right, and then come back to the middle. So this is, again, listen to your body, do things that feel right. Okay, come back to the middle, and then we will do things on the other side. So think up nice and tall before we start twisting, and then left hand to right knee, looking over our right shoulder. Every inhale you'll sit up a little bit taller, crown of the head reaching up. Exhaling might be twisting a little bit further, and then if you'd like to, sliding your hand down past your knee, side of your shin, as you maybe bend forward, but you keep this twist and your right shoulder goes back, and you almost sort of shine your heart over to the right side of the room. And maybe the last bit of that is to lift your gaze slightly as well. Again, this is quite deep, only go as far as you like, and then come back to the middle and just notice how that feels. We're really waking up in the shoulders there. Okay, next to the legs. So we'll do some movement with left leg first today. So breathe out to prepare. Inhale, lift that left knee. Exhale, push the foot away with the foot up, toes point up. Inhale, lift the knee, chin, sort of knee towards your chest really, and then exhale, put it down. Repeat the other side. So inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, push the foot away, really press through the heel. Try and aim for a straight leg. Inhale, bring the knee towards your chest, and then exhale, release. Once more each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slide that heel away from you, keeping the leg raised. Inhale, bring the knee to the chest if you can, or towards the chest, and then exhale, lift it down. Really strong in the hips and legs. Inhaling, knee comes up. Exhaling, sliding that heel away, point through the heel. Inhale, knee towards chest. Exhale, relax it down. Okay, the last seated thing we're going to do is to bring our torso down over our thighs, and we're just going to dangle the arms and dangle the head and come back to a steady breath, a pace that works for you. So we're trying to just use this pose again to pause and relax. The breath will be stretching the back of your body, expanding into your abdomen, even though it's almost kind of compressed onto your lower body. In this seated forward fold, keep breathing. And then I want you to just check that your feet are really well placed, hip width apart. And then you're going to stand, put your weight onto your feet, lift your hips off the chair and come to a standing forward fold. So keep your knees bent, softly bent. Try to relax the top part of the body, and you might be able to just dangle your arms slightly side to side. This is called ragdoll pose. Relaxing pose, even though we have got a forward bend, and there are benefits of the inversion as well, our blood flowing different directions. It's our head lower than our heart. Keep breathing, and then go at your own pace. On an inhale, press into your feet and unfurl slowly upwards. So only move when you inhale. When you exhale, pause. And then inhale, carry that movement, almost unfurling like a flower. Pause as you exhale. And take as many breaths as you need to come up to standing. Always pausing as you exhale, and you should end up nice, tall, vertical mountain pose. And once we're there, really start thinking about that posture. The hips are kind of shining forward like two headlights maybe. Our shoulders are relaxed and down. We're not locked knees, we're kind of even. Weight balance between both of our feet, and our shoulders are almost kind of shoulder blades coming towards each other in your back. So mountain pose, a good place to pause and just check our balance and check the lighting and angles and sound. Okay, so the next part we're going to do standing, and we're going to do a sun salutation. So hopefully you've just got some space in front of you and slightly to the sides with your arms. So keep the knees gently bent. Breathe out to prepare. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Maybe look up at them, and then exhale, palms come together through the heart as you fold forward from the hips all the way back down. Inhale, come up to a flat back position, halfway. Exhale, forward, fold, soften, relax. And then inhale, big press into the feet, bend the knees, arms out to the sides, stretch all the way up, tall mountain. And then exhale, palms to heart. Pause, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And we'll do the same again. Inhaling, arms come up, tall mountain, maybe a bit of a back bend. Exhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and down, chest like a dive forward into the fold. Inhaling, coming up to a flat back, hands on your calves, knees, thighs, wherever's easy. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way out and up, and then palms to the heart. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and we'll do a third round. Inhaling, arms go up. maybe stretch further this third time. Exhaling, stretch with the fingertips all the way out, down, round, fold. Inhale, come up halfway, really lengthen the crown of the head forward. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, fingertips lead the way out to the sides, press into the feet, shine the hips up, forward, point the fingers, exhale, bring the hands back to the heart, and pause. Okay, I'm going to change direction, but you stay where you are. I'm just going to ask you to check you've got some space for one step behind you. And we're going to do sun salutation again, but we're going to stop halfway in warrior two, which was this pose. Okay, and I will explain you through it. So we're going to do the main salutation, but when we're in forward fold, we're going to step our foot back and then come up to a warrior two. So check through the posture again. If you have moved, check your furniture. Palms back to the heart, exhale. Inhale, arms come up to tall mountain. Exhale, sweep them down to the sides as you fold forward. Relax the head. Inhale, come up to a flat back halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your right foot back and place it so there is a sort of diagonal angle pointing over towards the right of your mat. Really carefully, and if you wanted to, you could have the chair here for this, or you could put your hands on your knee, and then you're going to come up on an inhale, either lifting your arms up, this is warrior one, and then exhale, right arm goes back, left arm goes forward, and we're in warrior two. So this is a strong pose. We are going to pause here for a little while. It's strong in the arms. If you want to have a break, you can put your hands on your hips. Just check that your right knee is pointing out over your right toes. You can see your right toes. And you're then twisting your body's facing to the right with your hips under your shoulders. And then your arms stretch out and your little fingers almost kind of reach back behind you. So you're one nice strong straight line, really hold, and then the last step is to look over your left fingertips. Breathe. Gravity is working on your body and you are working against it. Inhale and then exhale. Release the arms, straighten the front knee, step the back foot back to meet the front foot. Bring your palms together at the heart and just notice how you feel. So your heart might be beating. You will probably feel that the right side of your body has stretched a little more than the left. And then we will need to do it on the other side. I'm going to change direction so you can see me the other side. So breathe out to prepare. Inhale, lift the arms out to the sides, tall mountain. Exhale, swan dive forward. Bring your head all the way down towards the floor, forward fold. Inhale, come up, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale, step the left foot back. Exhale to almost check your feet and a really strong bent right knee. Left knee. Step forward. I'll edit that bit out. Come back to standing. Let me get my lefts and rights sorted out. Sorry. That was right, wasn't it? Okay. Come back to standing. Hands to heart. So sweep the hands out to the side, all the way up to the top. Exhale, forward fold, almost bend from the hips, bend the knees. Bring the chest down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, soften and fold, fold back down. Inhale, place the left foot back, so step quite a good way, and exhale to just check that your legs are in quite a good position. Diagonal left toes point out, and then inhale, come up to vertical with your torso, and you can, if you want to, bring your arms up to do that. So this is warrior one, and then exhale, warrior two. Right hand forward, left hand back. Check your stance, so you might want to bring feet closer together. You are on a kind of tightrope, and your right knee is over your right ankle. You should be able to just see your right toes. If this is strong for the arms, you can bring the hands to the hips. Check that your body is facing forward, hips under your shoulders, and then the last phase, I think the little fingers stretch backwards, up the crown of the head reaches up, and you look over your right fingertips. Breathe. This pose is strong, warrior. Keep breathing. Feel the blood flowing to your limbs. And then on your next in-breath, you can bring the left arm forward and step the left foot back, and feel the difference again. You've worked strongly on that side of your body. It's really very strong. So sun salutations, in some kind of practices, and even traditionally at New Year, people do many in a row, and add on even more moves than that. So we did a sun salutation into warrior one and warrior two, and then there's dancing warrior, and there's all kinds of other warriors. There's a big flow, and you just keep doing the same thing over and over. Really beneficial for making things flow, and then for pausing as well. Okay, let's do some more, a different move. Okay, so today's move is walking. Now this seems quite crazy, but this is actually a yoga balance, and it involves us taking some steps with our breath whilst we're thinking about how our feet move. So we're going to just take, hopefully you've got enough space to take 2 steps forward and then 2 steps back. And I really want you to think about how your feet make contact with the floor, how the transfer of weight goes from one side of your body to the other as you walk, because walking is actually something we all do every day without really thinking about exactly what's happening. So start from a really balanced central position. Place all the weight into your left foot, and you're just going to bring your right foot up, inhaling slowly. Heel lifts, then the middle of the toe, and then exhale, heel to the floor, toes to the floor, and then inhale, left heel raises, toes, and then exhale, step forward, heel, middle of the foot, toe. Inhale, bring the right foot up, and then stop. We will pause at the front. Now hopefully you're noticing just exactly, there's so much going on with the balance, with our weight, and even at the point when you've got both one foot starting to move as the other one's just stopping. We're going to try that backwards. After we've gone forwards, we're going to go backwards. So, breathing out. Inhale, lift your left heel, toe, and start to move it back. Exhale, toe, heel. Inhale, right toes, heels. Exhale, right toes, heels. Inhale, left toes, heels. And then place the feet together. Now you can do this with 4 steps, depends how much space you've got. You do look like some kind of ninja, and you probably will feel like you're exaggerating this swooping feet. Try to keep the top half of your body relaxed, just focus on the bottom. Let's try this one more time and try it a bit more smoothly. So breathing out, inhaling, left, right heel, left, right toes, right foot. Exhale, place. Inhale, left foot raises gently. Exhale, place. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, place. And then we'll go straight away. Inhale, left foot, take a step back. Place. Inhale, right foot, take a step back. Place. Inhale, left foot, raises, take a step back, place. And then just notice how you feel. So it's so simple, just that act of walking. We take it for granted, and it's taking it apart like that. It makes it, it's really quite difficult to do. Okay, we're next going to bring our feet into a wide stance, so slightly wider than hip width apart. And this time, our heels are directly behind our toes, so we've got very parallel feet. We're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. So bring the hands to the hips and think up through the sternum, lifting the back body, kind of lowering, tucking the tailbone under. Inhale to lift, maybe look up, and then exhale. We're going to bend the knees, bend the hips, and lean forward, almost like you're looking into a pool of water. So we are going to pause here. It is strong in the legs. You're thinking about that flat back position we've had, and you're imagining you're looking at your reflection in a pool. You can choose what the weather's like. You're still trying to keep strong legs, flat back, and just calmly pausing, looking into the pool. And on your next inhale, press into the feet to come all the way back up with the top part of your body, and notice how that feels. Okay, we're going to bend to look in our pool again, but add a little bit of a twist with the arms as well. So breathing out, inhale, lift the sternum, and then exhale, very gently bending the knees, bending the hips, coming forward, bringing that chest parallel to the ground, looking into your pool. Inhale, stay where you are, and then exhale, slide your hands down your left leg. Okay, so you might find you're now in a bit of a twist. So both hands coming to the thigh, knee, calf, foot, wherever you are, and then you're going to try and look over your left shoulder. So it's a wide-legged twist. The last part of this, if you would like to, is to lift your left arm up. So this is very strong in the legs, very strong in the arms, possibly the hardest pose of today's class. Wide-legged twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, relax the hands back down, maybe to the middle or to the hips. In fact, bring them to the hips, and then on the next in-breath, press into the feet to come back up. Good for our circulation and posture as well. And then we'll try the same on the other side. If you wanted to, you could just shake out the legs a little bit, is it is quite strong. And when you are in this forward fold position, don't lock the knees. Really, keep the knees bent as you come down. That will help protect your lower back and your hamstrings. So, exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend forward to look in your pool. Lovely flat back. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale, stay where you are. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. And then exhale, both hands come over to your right leg and you slide them down as you bend forward, possibly a little bit more. Stay here if you would like. Keep breathing. Or if you'd like to add on your next inhale, sweep the right arm up as far as you'd like it to go. It doesn't have to come straight, it can be just to here. You're really thinking about opening your chest over to the right side. Think strong through the legs, and then exhale. Right arm comes back down. Press hands to hips. Inhale. Press into the feet as you come all the way up. And then we're going to bring our feet back together, really together. So have a look down. You're almost thinking you're pressing the legs together, so using the inside muscles on each leg to make it very tight in the back. And then we're going to bring your hands on your back, so if you're imagining you've got back pockets, and we have done this pose before, it's called camel pose. After that, bending forward, we're just going to do a gentle bending, a back bend. So inhale to lift your gaze slightly, pressing your hips forward slightly and maybe looking up slightly. So only go as far as feels comfortable. This can be just a small movement, doesn't have to be a full standing camel variation. Keep breathing through the front part of the body. Relax the jaw, the shoulders if you can, away from the ears. And on your next inhale, lift, and then exhale, come back to standing vertically, and exhaling, relax the arms. It's quite strong in the hands, so you might just want to, wiggle the fingers. Shake out the arms, and then shake out the legs. In that pose, quite strong and difficult. Okay, lots of poses. We're coming back to a seat next, and we're going to do something called gate pose. So we're sitting on the edge of our seats, and we're going to slightly sit over to your right. Okay, so I'm mirroring you, sitting slightly over, and we're going to bring our right leg straight out to the right. If this is uncomfortable for you, so find a position that's it should still feel like you're stretching the inside of your right thigh, but the left leg is doing its usual seated 90-degree angles position. We're going to exhale, so the right hand stays on the leg. Inhale, the left arm comes up, and then exhale, we're just going to bend over, so that you might find as you're doing this side stretch, we're getting a nice stretch down that side as well. So inhale back to the middle, and then exhale, arm comes down. We'll just do once more this side before we set up on the other side. So inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, it goes over. So you side stretch, reach, and stretch the right arm down that leg. We will stay here for a breath this time. So really think about how this feels in your body. Breathe. And then inhale, come up to the middle. Exhale, lower the arm and bring your right leg back in. We're next going to move, shuffle yourself or move your chair so that you're sat now and you've got space for your right leg to go out to the side. So, sorry, left leg. Your right leg is in usual 90 degrees sitting on a chair, kind of angles, and the left hand's just going to rest. So experiment with where your left foot is. It could be further back or further forward, somewhere that feels comfortable for you, so you can still think up tall, breathing out, and then inhale, sweep the right arm out and up, and then exhale, stretch over to the left. Inhale to the middle, exhale to lower the arm. And we'll do once more, but with a pause. Inhale, lift the arm, exhale over a side stretch, a side bend. Inhale, stay here, think up tall. Exhale, maybe stretch a little bit lower with the left hand, and then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, relax back down, and then bring your left leg back to meet your right. Bring your chair or yourself to seat much more centrally in your chair. Either move yourself or move your chair. So we're back where we started with our breathing and our breath. So just feel initially that pose is called seated gate. Gate pose is something like opening a gate, I'm not sure. That is again quite strong in all parts of your body, and you probably would have felt it differently one side to another. Always trying to stay upright in these poses and thinking about alignment, but we are all different lengths. So just letting your mind come back inward to yourself, how you feel. And we're going to do the breathing with the pause, the Kumbhaka breathing again. So inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And then let the breath flow back in. Maybe take a very deep breath, the deepest breath you've taken all day, and then let it go. You can blow it away or sigh it away. Should feel really nice. Inhaling one more time, nice deep breath in, and then sigh and relax. So you might want to bring your feet slightly further away, your palms face up, back of the hands resting on the thighs, and really feeling supported by the chair as we do a body scan. So this inward thoughts, this time to pause and think about how you feel, and just starting wherever you choose today. So you're either going to start at your toes and gradually think through all of the muscles, all of the bones as you scan upwards, or start in the head, the neck, the shoulders, and scan downwards. All the while, your inhale is smooth, slow and long, and your exhale is equally smooth as you relax. So inhaling does bring in energy into the body, and then send that energy to the different parts that you're thinking of as you exhale. And you might just want to think about stop a little longer on any areas that have more tension for you. Really send your breath, your energy to those areas, and send your mind and thoughts of relaxation to those areas when you breathe out. So this whole process fits your own body, your own thoughts, your own feelings. Keep your face relaxed, your shoulders, no clenching in the jaw, just softly scanning every single part of your body. And any external noises, distractions, try to ignore them. Focus inwards on your breath and on your body. And if you wanted to spend longer on this, you could pause and carry on your body scan and start the video again afterwards. But we are going to come out of the body scanning stage into a bit of massage. So what I'd like you to do, you can keep your eyes closed, almost again, this inner feeling. I want you to take your right thumb and massage the inside of your left hand, your left palm. And you can extend that massage out to your left fingers. All of your right fingers can help massage your left fingers, the left thumb, maybe the back of the hand, and into the wrist. As we are part of our body, we need to use lots, so it's good to look after it. And then we'll swap over, so left thumb goes into the right palm, pressing it again, massaging at the pressure that you enjoy, that you like, finding some nice movements. Just go with the flow here. Use your left hand to massage your right fingers around your right thumb and around the back of the hand, and maybe up to the wrist, and then just relax your hands back down and have a look at them. So open your eyes, look at your hands. Yep, tools for life. And then take your hands and massage the back of your neck or your shoulders or any other part of you feel would benefit. And then come back to pause and notice how you feel after that. We often don't find time to pause, so it is really a good thing, good practice to get into. Maybe pausing before you react to something somebody says, or pausing just in your day to notice something beautiful in nature, or an insect crawling across a floor, or a bird in flight, or just having a pause and noticing what's happening in the world or inside you. Important things all the time, especially at the moment, but all of the time. Thank you for practicing with me today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Just take that pause on, maybe later today. Just have a bit of a pause. Thank you for practicing the rest of the day. Be mindful how you think, you speak, you feel, and you act. Thank you.